He is here, Henry. Prince Arthur. Henry, no, you cannot go to her. She is in confinement.
I can't believe he's real. He is so tiny.
But he is strong, though. You see?
Lizzie, what did you mean about a curse?
Nothing. Let's not think of it. Henry. Come in and see him. He's a boy.
There's no mistake. He's perfect. And you are radiant. May I take him? I'm a father. Thank you for your efforts. I'm in your debt.
Will you send my mother to see me now?
Feed him until he's strong. Why aren't the bells ringing? They should be ringing out the news. And light the bonfires.
And Teddy, Lizzie? Will you ask him to free Teddy from the tower?
Oh, of course I will. I have delivered on my bargain. Now he must give something in return. His happiness will help us.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it, beautiful ones? Jodie Comer there in The White Princess. She will be the focus of today's tutorial, and I'll be showing you all how to recreate her fabulously glowing, wonderfully flawless skin. Look at it there. It looks stunning, doesn't it? But it doesn't look like she's wearing any makeup at all. And in fact, she spent 2 hours in the makeup chair. So, so if you want to find out how to get Jodie Comer's skin in The White Princess, stay tuned. Firstly, a liberal application of water. And then we're going to go in with a light reflective, long wearing powder. We're not going to apply this just using a puff dry. We're going to soak our powder puff or a sponge, a beauty sponge. Here I'm using a violet coloured one. I got that from B&M. I think it was 99p. Soak it liberally and then just gather some of the elf powder or any other light reflecting powder onto the sponge. Do make sure your sponge is soaked though. It will influence the end result. And apply it to your face. This is almost like a primer, guys. So this is going to serve to fill in pores and just smooth the surface and provide a wonderful canvas for what's coming later. And it also gives a lovely glow to the skin. Now then, beautiful ones, let's airbrush our under eyes. So here I'm using a flesh-coloured eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow. Shall I try and get it right? A cream eyeshadow tube thing with a doe foot on it. It's not going well. It will go well though. Just apply this to any areas of concern around your eyes, dark areas, any blueness. And because it's not actually a concealer, it will give us the most natural look imaginable. Here I'm using a separate powder puff. This one is one of the large ones by Technic. Using my middle finger and using the 2 fingers on either side of it, I'm going to create almost like a sharp V shape using the powder puff. It just gives you better control over the application. So just do what I did there. Soak the point of the powder puff and just diffuse the flesh-coloured cream eyeshadow around your eyes. Yep, another application of water. We are going to use a lot of water in today's tutorial. I don't know whether the makeup artist that did Jodie Comer's makeup for the White Princess actually used like loads, buckets and buckets of water on Jodie's face, but I like to use lots in my tutorials because it just gives you the most beautiful result. Anyway, stage 3 or 4, whatever stage you're on now, is just to apply a stick, a highlighting stick. This is the latest one from L'Oreal. It's a slightly pearlized with a very, very slight gold tone to it. But it is a cream formulation in a stick. So apply that all over your face, then soak your brush, and then go back and then just blend it all in. This will give us the backlit sort of look to Jodie's skin. I'm totally obsessed by the White Princess, and more specifically, totally obsessed by Jodie Comer's skin in the show. And I just really, really wanted to try and recreate her flawlessly beautiful skin. And maybe I didn't get exactly the same result as Jodie's, but I think it's as near as damn it, guys. Just stay tuned towards the end to see the final results. Now then, guys, this is going to give us coverage. So a powder foundation, a long-wearing powder foundation, Max Factor or Rimmel I'm using here. In the end, we decided to go for the Rimmel. That's in shade Rose Vanilla, and that's a lasting affection or lasting finish, I think it's called. £11.99 I got that was. And this is a really, really close match to my skin tone. That's a really important tip, guys, is to try and get the powder foundation as closely matched to your skin as possible. You saw me soak my brush there. I'm creating a paste here using the soaked brush with the powder foundation. That gives you a far more natural finish than if I was just to go in with the powder foundation on its own. More water, I get all of that beautiful ones, but water can just utterly transform the look of makeup. So that is why I use so much water. Just gently blend the foundation onto your face, focusing on areas of concern. And the wet brush with the powder foundation will mix with the highlighter, which we've already put down earlier, onto the face, and will just create the illusion of perfectly glowing, wonderful looking skin. Give us that Jodie Comer glow, eh, guys? So that's the base pretty much all done, beautiful ones. Do let it dry though between applications, and you can apply more or less if you want. Another application of water. Now then, guys, this is blush. Should we go for an orange blush or a red blush? I'm actually going to go for both today. Going to mix them up on the back of my hand. So I'm going to apply about that was a work-related accident, but we won't go into that now. So I'm going to apply about 2/3 of the, it's actually a coral shade, it's not orange, it does look really orangey on camera, but 2/3 of the coral shade and 1/3 of the blood red shade. You can see there, can't you? Using the same brush we applied the foundation and the highlighter with, just merge those two together until you get a shade you're happy with. You can use a pink and red blush mixture. Lipsticks they are, by the way, guys. I perhaps should have said that at the start. Now what I'm doing here is just mapping out the areas for where I want the blush. So I tend to do a line on each side of my face first, and then I just diffuse that line outwards, upwards and backwards and downwards. You know what I'm saying? Go across the nose. And you can do this once you've got those two lines on there and you're diffusing the colour out. You can be as willy-nilly as you want, because people don't have perfectly flawless or symmetrical blushes on their face. So any little red areas or patches or anything like that where you've accidentally put some blush down where you didn't mean to, so on and so forth, then that will just add to the illusion of perfect looking skin. Now this is the contour stage. Jodie's definitely wearing contour, though a very, very, very small amount in the White Princess. Just identify the areas that you want to emphasize, and that will be your focal point. So You can see there's a dark area there right in the middle of my cheek, and that's where I'm going to apply the contour. Blend it in, guys. Can you see how natural that looks, guys? And I've got so much makeup on my face. It's actually quite heavy. No, I'm kidding. There's not. I couldn't even feel I had any makeup on, and that's because I've been applying water virtually at every step of this makeup process. Yep, time for another spritz of water. Go and get your highlighting stick again, beautiful ones. Find some space on the back of your hand, or just wash your hand and then apply it to the back of your hand. I didn't have time really to do that because I wanted to get this all filmed in the same sitting. And then using the same one, a different damp sponge, just gather it up onto the sponge, and we're going to apply this to the outer areas of our eyes, going onto our forehead. This will just catch the light and give us a supernatural glowing look to our face, and it will also help to sculpt the face. So far we've got foundation, blush, highlighter and contour on our face, haven't we? And yet it doesn't look like I've got anything on my face at all. Very, very natural. Obviously they didn't wear makeup in the 15th, well, not that we know of. They didn't wear a lot of makeup in the 15th century. I don't even know if they had rouge back then. I don't think they did. So how the makeup artists got Jodie to look so beautiful is anyone's guess. Here's a huge makeup tip now, guys. Makeup artists don't want you to know this, but once you've removed those blemishes with foundation, put a few of them back onto your face using either a red lip liner, a long-wearing lip liner, or a brown one for freckles. I'm using a red one here just to touch up a few of the zits or blemishes I have on my face. It will just give you a really, really natural look. Soak your brush again, guys, because we're going to go over with a quick, we're going to use up the remnants of the blush, which I've had on the back of my hand. And this is just going to help to diffuse those red dots we've just put onto my face. It's going to make them look really, really natural. Push them to the background and just not dissolve them, but dilute them quite a bit. Yep. This stage is optional, beautiful ones. You don't have to do this if you want, but it just gives you a more uniform look to the face. So I'm just gathering up on that small lip brush just some of the orange and red lip combo which I mixed up earlier, and I'm going to apply it to my lips. As I said earlier, you can use a pink and red lipstick or a pink and red blush, any shade blush you want to really. Although we are trying to recreate 15th century skin here. And just apply it onto your lips. So the final application of water, or l'eau, I believe the French people call it. And that should seal the deal. What do you reckon to that, beautiful ones? It's maybe not quite Jodie Comer because I'm 52 and I think she's 30 or something like that. But it's a good approximation, isn't it, guys? Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon. Take care.